Hello everyone, you're with Chris at HDpiano. Welcome to our lesson on the beautiful Billie Eilish song, I Love You. Here we go with the intro, first verse, and first pre-chorus. 3, 4. The verse starts right there. And let's fast forward to the pre-chorus. And that's where I want to pause for now. So this is a beautiful, beautiful song, and it only uses the white notes. We're very much in the key of C major, and this is a beautiful shading of C major, using some chords you might not normally associate with just the white notes, but these are a great example of using jazz-ish chords in a pop context. For instance, this first shape I was playing, F, A, B, E, that's called an F major 7, and the B is the sharp 11. Now, the same pattern keeps happening over and over throughout the song. F, A, B, F, A, E. Simple as that. And if you count along, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little closer to tempo. Then to get into the next chord, we just changed that very last note to G instead of A. F, G. Then we're on this shape. C major 7, C, E, G, and B. You break it up like this. Same idea as before, B, E, G, E, and then repeat. So this is imitating the finger pick style of the guitar on the recording. So try to keep that in mind. We want to have this be nice and flowing. And to get these shapes under your hands, try just playing them together as chords. All notes at the same time. There's your second chord. Alright, and this pattern continues under the first verse. Now, if we add in the left hand, we just have F for 8 counts and C for 8 counts. Super simple. So together, we have this. Change to C in the left. Back to F. And then at the end of the first verse, you just rest on that B on beat 3. 2, 3, hold it out, and then you're into your first pre-chorus. Now, I want to highlight this moment in the harmony for a second. This is a technique that I'm starting to hear more and more in contemporary pop, and it's been around for decades, but I think it's having a resurgence. It's called using the sharp 4 in your pre-chorus or your chorus. For instance, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo does almost the exact same thing. That's the chorus of Driver's License, or Phineas has a song called What They'll Say About Us that does the exact same thing on the pre-chorus. So that sound is all about pedaling on the 4 chord, in this case F because we're in C major, in your left hand, And the melody has this rising quality, starting on the 3, then this is the money note, that sharp 4, that B natural in this case, gives this nice lifting feeling. 3 to 4, step up again to 5 to 6. A, B, B, C, C, D, D. And then I'm trying to still imitate the guitar in my left hand. Just steady F quarter notes in the bottom. And then on top, C, F, C, C, F, C. Now move that whole shape up to G. And that's the end of the pre-chorus. If you put that with hands together, now once you have G's in the left hand, the right hand continues ascending the keyboard. D, D, E, E, F, F, G. Okay, so we step up 2 notes at a time. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Then stay there. And then we end on G. And that leads us into our first chorus. And under these last few notes, we add B in our thumb to thicken up the harmony. Let's hear that in context. For a simpler version, just play everything together as quarter notes. Or break it up with that left hand shape. And then we're into our first chorus, which I'll get to in the coming sections. At HDpiano.com, we're going to be learning the entire song all the way up to that beautiful final chorus, which has some really lovely piano. And the piano actually comes in on the recording halfway through verse 2. Verse 2 starts out the same way, just with extra airplane noise from the original recording. And then the piano part comes in with this beautiful figure. So you might know this technique as an arpeggio. We are arpeggiating or rolling from the bottom to the top. This chord, F major 7, which is a slight variation on what we learned in the very beginning, that sharp 11 chord. So replace that B with a C. Now it's a regular F major 7. And these are just flowing 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now, take the exact same shape, move down to C major 7. Same notes, bottom to top. Or same shape, bottom to top, but now the notes are C, E, G, and B. Alright, then back to where you started. On F. Back to C. And then, right there, we have a beautiful moment in the piano. F, E, D, C, E, D, C, B. Okay? So just stepping down 2 groups of 4 notes, leading you into another pre-chorus. And the only difference on this pre-chorus is I've changed the octave of my right hand. Before I was down here, but to account for this extra piano line, we're going to go right into that with this higher octave for the A instead of... That's super hard to play and impractical, so we'll start up here on A, up to B, then start doubling these same notes in octaves. Now C in octaves, D in octaves, Then this is the same shape we had in pre-chorus 1. I'm just going to add an extra octave below each note. So we have D octaves with B in the middle, E octaves with B in the middle, F octaves with B in the middle, and then G octaves with B in the middle. And that is your second pre-chorus, just moving this figure in the right hand up an octave. The left hand is the same as before. Now you always want a crescendo in your pre-choruses. Everything really builds up in intensity in this moment on the recording. So keep that in mind, a nice crescendo, and always remember to use your sustain pedal as you're playing and practicing this song. That's how I get this beautiful, smooth texture, by just holding out the pedal until it's time for my left hand to change notes. Okay, so then lift and press the pedal back down when you get to C, and lift, press back down. Whenever you have a new left hand note, that's when you want to lift the pedal. But all these notes will just sort of blur together into a beautiful texture of white notes that you can use to make this song really come to life. The pedal will be your best friend. All right, so let's hear a little playthrough of the verse figure into a pre-chorus, and then I will see you in the next few sections over at HDpiano.com. Here we go from verse 1. Okay, fast forward to the pre-chorus. Build it up. And that's where I want to pause for now. My name is Chris with HDpiano. I hope to see you at HDpiano.com for the full lesson of this beautiful love song, I Love You by Billie Eilish. All right, great job making it this far. If you're already at HDpiano.com, go ahead and click on the next video. And if you're not, head on over there to keep learning the rest of the song. In the meantime, stay in touch with us on social media. On YouTube, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. If you have song ideas, send them to requests.hdpiano.com. My name is Chris with HDpiano, and I'll see you around.